Guys, and today we'll be talking about the San Antonio Spurs and why I believe they will break out next year and surprise the NBA. I don't know why I'm talking. Is this Bill Clinton who used to go like this? Either way, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you guys agree with me? Because first off, we're going to talk about. If you guys want to look for the season stats, there aren't that impressive. Like, they are impressive. Keldon Johnson became a 17-point scorer. DeJounte Murray. I mean, Keldon Johnson basically averaged the same numbers he averaged last year, but more efficient. Keldon Johnson and DeJounte Murray established themselves as cornerstones. But the thing is, if you look after the All-Star, first off, like and subscribe and comment down below if you guys agree with me. I really do believe this team is gonna do something. DeJounte Murray in the final 16 games after the All-Star break averaged 25 points a night, 8 assists, almost 9 assists, and 8 rebounds with 2 steals a night. Okay, Keldon Johnson averaged 21 points, almost 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal and half a block a game. Lonnie Walker was a 15 points per night scorer. Jokic Poeltl was a double-double machine, averaging 15 points, 10 rebounds, okay, and almost 2 blocks a game. And then Devin Vassell, the last 20 games of the year, averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.5 steals, okay? Then you have Josh Richardson, who's averaging 12 points, okay? 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and a steal a game. Then you also had Trey Jones, who ended up the year playing 23 minutes a night, 8 points, 3 rebounds a night, almost 6 assists while grabbing a steal, okay? Literally right there, Murray, Johnson, Walker, Poeltl, Vassell, Richardson, and Trey Jones, and even Zach Collins, really, like, right there. I like those 8 guys. I really like those 8 guys. And then there's also Joshua Primo, who will, get some more playing time. And he was a guy that he had his up and downs, but I think he can really be a good secondary playmaker. And then the whole rest of the roster, I think Doug McDermott's gonna be a great contract to move, because I know he didn't work out, but this is a team. First off, the San Antonio Spurs have now missed the NBA playoffs for the 3rd consecutive season, and that's the first time this has happened since the inception of this franchise, since back in 1967 when they were called the Dallas Chaparrals. Now, they have the league best $25 million cap room, okay, and they have 3 first-round picks. Also, their 3 first-round picks, do you guys want to hear who I have them drafting? As of right now, if they stay in position where they should be, okay, right now they're projected the 9th, the 20th, and the 25th. At the 9th pick, I have them getting Jeremy Sohan. At the 20th pick, I could see him, look, Patrick Baldwin, okay? And then at 25, Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara. And I just think they want to get more wings, okay? Because if they bring Jeremy Sohan, Patrick Baldwin, and Jalen Williams is more of a swingman, shooting guard, small forward, while Patrick Baldwin and Jeremy Sohan are power forward, small forward, power forwards. And I just think that's what they want to do. Also, if anybody falls along the lines of, Benedict Mathurin, AJ Griffin, in the 9th range, I could see them taking that. But those are moves that they should do. But look, the San Antonio Spurs must turn a first-round pick, in my opinion, into a guy. Look, they have a ton of wings moving forward. Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and they should bring back Lonnie Walker, because I think he could be a 6-man of the year candidate. Now, if R.C. Buford looks at a team like the Detroit Pistons, Jeremy Grant, maybe send a sign-in trade of Lonnie Walker with Zach Collins over there, or even Romeo Langford. We didn't really see him, in a first-round pick for Jeremy Grant. Or we could, I love Jokic Poeltl, and the idea is he's a needle mover, and I think, look, he's a guy who averaged 14 points, 9 rebounds. I really think he's a top 5 defensive center, top 10 center in general, but there's been rumors that Jalen Duren and Mark Williams could be 2 guys that they could go and get. There's also Nikola Jovic and Christian Koloku, who are 2 guys they could probably get later. And I'll say the only reason they should go out and get a big man is if they can sign DeAndre Ayton. He's 25 years old, and they can offer him the most money out of any of the other free agent teams. And when I think of that, look, you trade Jokic Poeltl during draft night, maybe package him with a pick, and, there's a team called the Raptors who want to bring back Poeltl, and you could look at them and you could think, okay, you could probably get a good player off that team, because they're going to have to move somebody. And then in the draft, you can go get yourself later a guy like Christian Koloku or Walker Kessler or Mark Williams, and there's a plethora of other guys in this draft to play the center position. There's that guy from Utah, Valley State. I forget his name. He's Muslim. I love that guy. Either way, I would love them to go get DeAndre Ayton. Imagine DeAndre Ayton, okay, and you trade Jokic Poeltl for, I don't even know who you would trade, because you could also try to see if you could do a sign and trade for Miles Bridges from the Hornets. I know they wouldn't want to do that, but hey. But at the same time, you could do a sign and trade with the Suns, send Jokic Poeltl, DeAndre Ayton, okay, and I think that would be insane. DeAndre Ayton, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, DeJounte Murray, and either, Josh Richardson. You could also throw in Joshua Primo if you want there. Okay, I'm not saying that you should, but there's also, they're going to be able to run. I like Lonnie Walker off the bench. I'm just excited. I really like Zach Collins as the stretch five, personally. And I just think this is perfect. So I think DeJounte Murray is just going to keep going. He's an all-NBA. He has all-NBA potential. But I just like the idea. DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, rotation of Josh Richardson and Joshua Primo. And then you have DeAndre Ayton at the center position. That's unreal. And you wouldn't have to give up much. I mean, I wouldn't mind a signing trade of Jokic Poeltl for DeAndre Ayton. You could probably just do it straight up and just tell the Suns, look, we'll just give you Jokic Poeltl. Do you want something in return, or do you just want to let DeAndre Ayton walk? You could probably get him there. And that's what I'm thinking. Next year, I think the guys who are going to play key roles on this team, obviously, it's going to be Murray and Johnson, the starting lineup. Lonnie Walker is going to be a six-man of the year candidate. Okay, whoever their center, if it's Jokic Poeltl, he's a top 5 defensive center, top 10 center in the league, closer to 10 and closer to 5 in defense and 10 in ranking total. But I see literally those 4 guys I just mentioned: Devin Vassell, Josh Richardson, Trey Jones, Zach Collins, okay? And I could see them moving Doug McDermott this offseason. And there's Joshua Primo still there. And I truly do think the best thing for them would be to try to go for a guy like DeAndre Ayton.